Well, hello, it is Tease. Good day, good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well, hope all are safe. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but literally my spirits has been risen. My vibrations are higher. And I'm thinking that's the issue. That's probably why a lot of people are having turmoil in their mind, their body, and their souls. Is because of the vibrations. Literally, the video that I uploaded before this one was literally, okay, I'm over it video, to where it's clean this shit up, even if it means hitting you across the head with a skillet. In so many words, not what I said, but. And basically, right after that, I was just feeling, in that moment, I had a feeling of a song. And I heard the song, and then some guy was playing the song on the piano all through videos. And I'm thinking, like, oh, wow. And as I kept going, I probably heard maybe a total of 10, I'll say maybe 10 songs. And all 10 of those songs spoke to my soul, and they lifted me. All of them are very timely too. All of them were timely to where it was like, for example, Mad World. The song Mad World was the first song, because I'm thinking, like, okay, the world is going crazy. Everything's crazy. People are dying to hold on to nothing. And then it's like, sometimes you'll just feel better, or you'll feel like you'll be happier no longer being here. And then it's like hearing that, and it worked its way up to the song, the Toy Story song, The Fly. The While I think it's called Go Sailing No More. You know, the one where the Buzz Lightyear, he said, I can't. When Woody, because I was just thinking about that too. He said, Woody said, you are a toy, you can't fly. Then he said, damn that, he can fly. And that's when he jumped off the dresser and ended up busting up in about 1,000 pieces. But basically, the long story of it is like, okay, you feel so down, and you feel like, okay, I'm ready to give up, or I'm ready to say F it to everything. But then you get the epiphany, hey, you can fly. There's literally, in every comment was pretty much like, because all of these songs that I was listening to, they're from like at least 15 years ago, or at least they were posted 15. These are like literally old songs from the 80s. And I want to say Toy Story probably came out maybe like late 90s, maybe, I want to say. But it was just so timely, because every song that I listened to was from back in the day, and it had a different type of vibration to it. Each song lifted my spirits to where it's like, that's what it is. You have to stay in high. It's important to stay in high vibrations, because once you get low vibrations and your mind is open to the BS, then it's like that's where whatever's going on right now, that's what's going to get to your mind. And that's what was happening to me. Perhaps I was feeling low vibrational, because it's like I didn't have anything to inspire me to do, things more productively, instead of just thinking like, oh, I'm over it, oh, time to flip a table. Like, no. And I'm not saying that, maybe a table doesn't need to be flipped, but it's like, I don't have to feel, you know what I mean? I don't have to feel nasty while there's nasty, And when I was listening to these songs, it literally encouraged me, and actually talked me off a ledge too, or talked you off a ledge. Because like I said, with me, I don't want to dwell on it though, but I don't want to be like, well, if I'm going to snap. I wouldn't snap and do something to myself, but I probably would definitely snap and do something to the world, because it is very disappointing. But listening to those musics with that high vibration to it, and it actually spoke to my soul. And I don't know if these are because these are older songs, or if because it just was so timely for me, but it really helped me as far as, changing my mindset, upping my vibrations. So if I can say, I would say maybe listen to some older, something about music that actually speaks to your soul. And I would say go back to like the 90s and back. Because even some early 2000s music is good, but it's like music these days is just so, they don't do anything to you. If anything, they'll just make you low. It's like they don't speak to me. Even the beats, I'm more of a person, well, I like the beat. Yeah, you could probably be gibberish and slurring, but oh, hey, that's a nice beat. Because sometimes maybe it's the beat that makes me want to get up and move, or maybe it's the beats that's speaking to me. But it's like, it's just hard to find music that's good music, that's actually for the soul. And like I say, these songs, I was listening to some Tears for Fears songs. I forgot how good they are. I'm like, they're actually pretty good. And then the gentleman who sang the songs, I love his voice, like from the Toy Story. And I don't know if he's doing covers too, because I could have sworn, even though I never seen his face, if you from the outside looking in, you'll think that that's a melanated man, but it's a pink guy. But I'm thinking like, is that a cover up though too? Because even with Elvis, you know how you have like the music back in the 50s, it'll be a picture of Elvis, but it'll be my voice. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I'm playing the music, I'm singing the song, but then they have a more appropriate face on stage, if that makes sense. So if I was saying with that guy, even though I haven't seen his face, even as a child up until now, when I heard that the gentleman who sings the song from the original Toy Story, it appears to sound like a melanated man. If you judge based off the voice and the soul and you know the way that the voice speaks to you, I assumed that he was a melanated man, but it's actually a pink man or imposter pink man. But I'm just thinking like, to me that kind of gave me the album covers of the 1950s. Again, it's my voice but with Elvis' face, or my voice with some pink lady's face on the cover. You see what I'm saying? I cook the food and you serve it, you know, just because perhaps you're more appropriate for America. You see what I'm saying? So and that was a Disney movie too, so you know, people like to hide history. So yeah, but it was still a therapeutic nonetheless. A therapeutic voice. And perhaps I could be a piece of therapy too, you know, instead of being the teeth that bite your head off, I could be therapeutic. I could perhaps rub your back before or after the storm. That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's what I can do. I can just stay in a safe place to where I am unbothered. And even in these songs too, you know, when the world's crashing down, the walls are crashing down, I'll still be right here in one piece. You see what I'm saying? Things can be crazy around you, but that doesn't mean that you have to be affected by it, you know. Yes, I notice everything. That's probably why I have to draw back. I notice everything, and then it's like I'm very empathetic, and of course I'm going to feel what others feel, and so I have to disconnect, because if it's all filth and pain and sorrow in the world, there's no sense in me taking on all of that burden if it's not going to benefit anyone. You see what I'm saying? I'll be damaging myself taking on all of that weight, and it's not helping anyone. You see what I'm saying? I'm literally harming myself at the cost of myself. You know, it's not like, okay, I'm just gonna take the bullet for it. No, it's like I'm getting brought down by low vibrations, and it's like everybody's down by low. No, I cannot go down with this shit. So yes, but I do feel much better. I just thought that was very timely, and I actually needed that too. I needed that balance. I needed that cycle. You know how things happen for a reason, and that literally worked like clockwork. I thought of that song, the song popped up on the video, and from there 10 other back-to-back videos that I haven't heard in years. It's probably been 10 or 15 years since I've heard it, and when I heard these songs, like it spoke to me, and it brought me back to where I need to be. Yes, and that's where I need to be, unbothered. And hopefully you're unbothered, and hopefully you are well and safe.